Eastern Daylight Time in Gordon County to the southeast of Calhoun near the intersection of Highway 53 and Foster-Lusk Road. The tornado uprooted a few small trees and continued east crossing Highway 53, destroying a pole barn on the south side of Highway 53 just past Plainview Road. Debris from the barn was scattered approximately 150 yards to the east and a few trees were snapped in the area. The tornado continued east, snapping and uprooting several trees along Irwin Road southeast, including one on a home. A barn along Irwin Road southeast lost its roof and one of the walls was blown out as well. The tornado continued east into a neighborhood along Rosewood Drive where several trees were snapped and numerous branches were scattered around. The tornado weakened as it crossed Irwin Hill Road southeast. It should be noted that the Heights Up radar was down during this time and the Peachtree City radar had the best view of the storm. Radar data suggests the presence of a larger mesocyclone windstorm which originated as a supercell storm in Alabama, evolving into a hybrid supercell QLCS storm into Georgia.
Pronunciation is terrible in this one.
Appears to be one of two which likely occurred in this area as part of this larger mesocyclone and can be discerned in both the data on the ground and from the KFFC radar. Cherokee County tornado rating F0, estimated peak winds at 75 miles per hour past length, or statute /2.05 miles past width, or maximum /150 yards fatalities, 0 injuries, 0 start date, May 21st, 2025 start time, 12:09 AM Eastern Daylight Time start location, 1 WNW Waleska, or Cherokee County, or Georgia start Lackland, 34.3216, or -845631 and date, May 21st, 2025 and time, 12:13 AM Eastern Daylight Time and location, 1. East Waleska, or Cherokee County, or Georgia and Lackland, 34.3101, or -845309 survey summary, an F0 tornado with maximum winds of 75 miles per hour touched down just to the northwest of Waleska late Tuesday night, early Wednesday just after midnight at 12:09 AM Eastern Daylight Time. The tornado touched down just west of Reinhardt College Parkway where a few trees were uprooted or snapped, including Grady Street in Waleska. The tornado continued east paralleling Parkway, snapping several trees near houses along the highway and several across the highway. The tornado continued east, crossing the intersection of Land Road and Darby Roads, continuing to down several trees along the highway near homes. The last point of damage discovered was behind a home on Reinhardt College Parkway before Hobart Smith Road. While limited, radar data suggests that this tornado evolved as a bookend vortex as a result of a strong surge in wind just to the southwest of the area in a rural portion of northwest Cherokee County. Spalding-Henry-Butts County tornado rating F1, estimated peak wind 90 miles per hour path length, or statute /10.51 miles path width, or maximum /300 yards fatalities, 0 injuries, 0 start date, May 21st, 2025 start time, 03:39 AM Eastern Daylight Time start location, 2 South Louellette, or Spalding County, or Georgia start Lackland, 33.3288, or -841823 and date, May 21st, 2025 and time, 03:57 AM Eastern Daylight Time end. Location, 2 East Jenkinsburg, or Butts County, or Georgia and Lackland, 33.3134, or -840053 survey summary, an F1 tornado touchdown in extreme northeastern Spalding County along Old McDonough Road near Johnson Road early Wednesday morning around 3:39 AM Eastern Daylight Time, May 21st, 2025. The tornado knocked over a few trees on the west side of Highway 155 before crossing the highway and ripping off the roof to a large barn. 2 people were asleep in a camping trailer near the barn when the tornado hit. They claimed the camper lifted off the ground and slammed down, breaking the jacks supporting the front end of the camper. Additionally, roof material from the nearby barn slammed into the camper and was spread eastward into a field area. The tornado continued east, crossing Amelia Drive, snapping trees before crossing into Henry County along Collins Drive, snapping and uprooting a few trees. The storm continued east, crossing Lester Mill Road, snapping a few trees before crossing I-75 near LG Driven Road. Several trees were snapped along Hosanna Road, which runs along the east side of I-75. The storm continued east within a largely uninhabited area before reaching a neighborhood along Locust Road in the community of Locust Grove. Numerous trees were downed along Locust Road, Grove Point, Connecticut, Grove Point Way, and Grove Point Drive, including several onto homes in the area. The tornado continued east into Butts County, crossing Deer Point Circle and Dean Patrick Road, snapping off a few trees. The tornado continued east, snapping and uprooting a few trees along County Line Road, England Chapel Road, and Shiloh Roads. Ironically, the damage within portions of this tract coincided with damage still present from the January 2023 tornado path. The tornado continued east, crossing Walter Moore Road, snapping a few trees before lifting east of the road before reaching the northern portion of the city of Jackson in Butts County. Here is the hazardous weather outlook. This hazardous
Okay, so they didn't
outlook
read
is for north
this
and
part.
central Georgia. For tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time.
I'm not sure if I've ever heard that, or that kind of thing read before on NOAA Weather Radio.
Isolated thunderstorms
Wow.